can't go helmet.
It was also a dead ball, correct?
Was it dead ball? No,
No.
just a personal foul. And they're taking the number down. Apparently it was Ledford. It appears to have been Ledford. So
3 steps back.
So 1st and 10 now for Tellico at their own 45-yard line. 2 receivers left to the right. 11:45 to go in the half. And now we have a discussion. Apparently there's a question about it's from the 25. It should be at the 40, not the 45. He went 20 yards. Yep, it should be the 40-yard line.
Or is it from the spot of the foul?
Well, maybe it was. It's declined. You can't take both the penalty and the turnover, so it's going to be Tellico football at the 25-yard line.
Okay. Since it wasn't a dead ball, they cannot take
both the penalty and the turnover.
I have to admit, I've never seen a helmet-to-helmet on the offensive team. That's just odd.
So now, Tellico has the football. Now they're putting it at the 30-yard line. But he was standing at the 25 with the flag.
He was. And
did they recover it at the 30? I thought they recovered it at the 25-yard line.
Well, I don't know. He just went to the Tellico sideline and explained to them.
So now there's a discussion. And now the football is going to be at the 30-yard line for Tellico.
They've gained 5 yards somehow.
So 2 receivers left to the right. Reinhardt takes the snap. He's going to pass. Quick pass across the middle is incomplete. Hit the ground. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Bryant Cooper.
I'm not so sure, Todd, that did hit the ground.
I'll take it. There is no instant replay in high school.
Yeah, let's go to the Jumbotron and see what it says.
And for that, I'm thankful there's no instant replay. So, because he might have caught it.
I believe we called a break on that one.
It was close.
He rolled over and the ball stayed in the air, and he caught it twice, actually.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Tellico. 11:40 remaining in the half. They lead the Chargers 7-0 as Central kept the football for most of the first quarter. And then we have Ledford. Apparently he made it back before he crossed the line of scrimmage. Swing pass out to the right side. It's fumbled. Roberts catches it. 5-yard gain. But he fumbled, and it'll be Charger football. They've got a short field for a change.
Nate Austin come in and just lowered the boom with his helmet on the ball, knocking it loose, and Ledford was Johnny on the spot and fell on it.
So Central will take over the football at Tellico's 35-yard line.
I don't know about you, Todd, but I can't think of a better time for us to put the ball in the end zone. We need it bad.
So Austin under center. Straight ahead goes Ledford. He's off left tackle. Stumbles as he breaks his way into the secondary, but he's going to make it down to the 25-yard line. 10-yard carry for Jordan Ledford, another first down for the Chargers.
And another run by Jordan where he was in the defensive backfield all alone. If he keeps his feet, that might be another touchdown.
And that's twice he stumbled and fallen tonight.
Exactly, twice.
11:20 remaining in the half. Central trying to tie this football game. Tellico scored on the opening possession, went 71 yards. Chargers drove it, but turned it over on downs. And now another handoff off left tackle. Goes Ledford into the secondary again. Makes his way inside the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play this time for Ledford. So 2 carries, 16 yards on this drive for Jordan Ledford.
That's just straight-up power running by Ledford. 57, Toby Freeman leading the way. And I'll take 6 yards on first down every time.
So Castillo brings the play in from the sideline. Austin calls out the play. Huddle breaks. And we'll have split end left, wingback left as well. Here's the handoff. It is Derrick back in the ball game. He cuts back, starts right, cuts back left, makes his way inside the 10-yard line where he's finally tackled at the 8. Gain of 11 on the play for Derrick.
He's still limping, Todd. Something's wrong with his leg, but give Jace credit. He took the ball on the 32 dive, got into the defensive back secondary, and made a good cut to the left, picking up positive yards.
We'll give him 10 yards on that carry, and it's going to be 1st and goal And we have timeout on the field. Tellico wants to take a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. Goal inside the 10-yard line. Inside handoff. That's Ledford. Falling forward. And they're going to mark him just outside the 5. We'll give him 3 yards on the play.
Jordan took the ball that time on the dive, and as soon as he got it, there was 3 Bears waiting on him.
Second and goal from the 6 for the Chargers.
I believe if we ever put it in the end zone, Todd, it'll do wonders for our morale.
So, Austin under center. Handoff. Going left side. No, keeping it is Austin. Still got the football. Makes it near the goal line. And it's going to be brought down inside the 1. It'll be 3rd and goal at the half-yard line.
I'm thinking the half-inch line, Todd. How much closer can you get?
So 3rd and goal. And technically we got to say it's the 1. But
Right.
the football is inside the 1-yard line. So Austin under center. This is definitely 4-down territory. So
Without
Austin
a
under
doubt.
center. Austin's going to try to run it straight ahead, and he didn't get it.
No, Dale Reinhardt just body slammed Austin. Holy cow.
So no gain on the play. 4th and goal for the Chargers.
I had a feeling it was going to be the quarterback sneak.
And he did lose.
And so did Tellico.
He lost a yard on the play. So 4th and goal from the 2.
We have got to put the ball in the end zone.
Got to get a push. You know the quarterback's going to keep it.
Right.
You could have come firing off the ball with the guards in the center, and it didn't happen that time. Here comes Austin. Handoff. Ledford.
He stopped.
They didn't mark him in the end zone, and
He's fumbled.
Tellico has turned the Chargers over on downs.
I think Tellico recovered the fumble.
Did he fumble it?
Yeah, he fumbled.
Well, then either way, it's a turnover, but they're going to say Ledford fumbled it, gained 1, and then fumbled. So now Tellico will have it 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal from the 8, and we can't put it in the end zone. Deflating.
And 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yes.
Unable to score.
3rd and 4th and goal from inside the 1, and we can't score. And we're twice the size they are across the front line and can't get a push. Give them credit. Good job, Tellico.
Well, one of the questions last week, blocking too high, and we're not getting low enough to make the block. So under center is Reinhardt. And they hit him at the snap. He's still on his feet, makes his way out beyond the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him actually at the 5. Gain of 3 on the play for Reinhardt.
We blitz on the play. 2 guys blitz up the middle. Reinhardt takes it on the quarterback sneak and somehow manages to pick up 4 yards.
So 2nd down, and we'll say 7 from the 5. 8:21 to go in the half. Tellico leads it 7-0.
This is a big defensive stop right here for the Chargers. We got them pinned deep. We should get good field position if we force them to punt.
From our sideline reporter, actually not my sideline reporter, but Josh Loveday down on the field said that was a botched call, that Ledford fumbled it. Jace fell on it in the end zone.
Oh, okay. And once again, no instant replay.
So timeout on the field. Tellico takes a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Tellico leads the Chargers 7-0. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half on 99.5 FM. down and a long 6, short 7 from the 5-yard line for Tellico, their own 5-yard line. And
I wouldn't be surprised if Tellico did some kind of hitch and go right here, try to catch us off guard. Maybe get Fairbanks or Carter on a little hitch and go, then hit them down the sideline.
It would be a cojones move.
It would be.
to throw it from the 5. And they made Sequoia pay last week trying to throw it from their own 5-yard line. So let's see if they'll do it. He is in a shotgun formation, trips left.
And Fairbanks is out here one-on-one with Castillo.
Quick pass out to the left side is complete, and they have the first down out to the 15-yard line on the receiving end of that football, Levi Roberts.
Good play, slant route. Reinhardt hit him in stride. Give Tellico credit for getting out of the shadow of their own goal line.
So now 1st and 10, Tellico at their own 15-yard line. 7:45 clock running left in the first half. Tellico scored on the opening possession. Central has driven the football, had a long, time-consuming drive on their first possession of the half that ended on downs at Tellico's 12. Forced what would have been a 3-and-out, but the Chargers fumbled the punt. And then still forced another turnover with a short field, but the Chargers turned it over at the 1-yard line on 4th and goal. Now Tellico with it. 1st and 10, their own 15. Reinhardt under pressure, lobs it outside, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Good coverage by number 16, Brandon Webb, forcing the long throw out of bounds.
So 2nd and 10 from their own 15-yard line for the Bears.
Cannot give up another big play.
Coach Derek Davis is the defensive coordinator. He's calling the plays. He was a graduate assistant for one John Chavis up at the University of Tennessee, was Derek Davis. So background in defense.
Hopefully he has better success on 3rd down. But
on 3rd and long, we don't want any 3rd and Chavises. It looked like the receiver was running forward at the snap behind the defense and overthrown, but he was moving toward the line of scrimmage like Canadian football at the snap. Did you see that, Wesley Dunkel?
Well, I'm glad he overthrew it because Ezra Reed got lost in the coverage, and if that's connected, that's touchdown Tellico.
That's 85 yards because he had 7 yards on the deepest defender.
And Ezra Reed, he acted like he didn't even know he was back there.
So he is pulled out of the game.
Yeah, and he's hearing about it right now.
From secondary coach Stephen Stone, giving him a little coaching on the sideline.
Jason Jenkins had him first, then he passed him off to Stephen Stone. He's getting a double dip of coaching knowledge.
7:05 to go in the half. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Tellico from their own 15-yard line. This seems like it's been a long time between plays here. Are they just now winding the clock?
Must have been on the incomplete pass. I'm sure it is.
No, I'm talking about the play clock. So they snap.
The back judge.
They break the huddle.
The back judge is not in his final countdown as of yet.
So we got trips right, one receiver left. Shotgun formation under pressure. They've got a screen set up, but he is brought down. No, he's not. He's still on his feet. But finally brought down the line of scrimmage. I thought they had him at the 10.
Jordan Ledford had him for a loss in the backfield. He got away from Jordan. Then Ryland Ridge came in to clean up, and also there was number 50, Isaac Dean.
So no gain on the play. Chargers swarming to the football, but bouncing off he's kind of small, Levi Roberts, but he withstood the hits.
He withstood the hits and gained. Well, he didn't gain any yards, but it could have been a bad loss for the Bears.
They could have been back at their 10-yard line, and he makes it back to just beyond the line of scrimmage. And so Tellico's going to be punting from their goal line. The punter for Tellico, Logan Cox. Kick is away, and it is going to hit the ground and take a Charger roll.
Get out of the way.
And will be down by Tellico at the 35-yard line. So a 20-yard punt for Tellico. And Central, once again, with a short field, taking it over at the Tellico 35 for this possession with 6:07 remaining in the first half.
Well, now, I said if the last time we had the ball, it'd be a good time to put the ball in the end zone. Now it really would. Oh, my goodness, guys. We're about to go, C4. This is about to be the 6th quarter we've gone without a point.
This time, at least, we are moving the football consistently.
We are.
Here comes bounce out left side is Ledford. He's at the 35 to 30. Lowers his head, runs through a defender, and makes his way close to first down yardage. He wants a face mask call. Gets it down to near the 25-yard line. What are they going to mark it? They're going to give him the 25?
They're going to give him, yeah, he's on the 25.
And it's going to be, let's see.
It's right on the 25.
First and 10. So 10-yard gain for Ledford.
I believe Rose or Carter, either one, may have gotten away with the face mask. That's what Jordan was.
Yeah, that's what he was complaining about.
He was politicking a little bit there to the ref.
So Austin under center, charges with it, first and 10, Tellico's 25. Play action pass. Austin under trouble. Austin decides to run with it. He'll gain a little bit of yardage. Maybe 1 yard on the play for Austin.
I hate to be a negative, Nelly, but our passing game is null and void.
Nope.
At this point, just line up and run it on four downs.
We have some listeners saying Jared Lorenzen-esque running back or quarterback for Tellico. We have timeout on the field. Chargers down 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. From the 25-yard line. This is the Bicentennial Bowl, Part 2, as McMinn and Sequoia had one last night. McMinn County winning 50-0. And tonight, Tellico Plains versus Central, as it's the 200th anniversary for both McMinn and Monroe counties. And so the winning teams each night will receive the Bicentennial Trophy.
Todd, I was told today by a Tellico dad that our game next week against Sweetwater is part of this same deal.
Oh, so another Bicentennial Bowl next week.
According to the Monroe County Advocate or Democrat or whatever the name of their paper is.
So pitch, Ledford right side. He's hit in the backfield, lowers his head, makes it beyond the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be third down and long for the Chargers.
The hole was there. Jordan just took too long to hit it. He kept tippy-toeing around, following his blockers. He's following Jace Derrick, and if he just turned on the Jets right there, he could have picked up positive yards.
Gained a 1 on the play, bring up third down and 8 from the Tellico 23.
Sometimes it looks like our running backs are in doubt, like they're not trusting the block or trusting it too long.
So Chargers break the huddle. Third down and long. 4:49 to go in the half. They trail 7-0. Austin under center. Inside handoff. This is Farrar on a counter. We'll make it down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Bring up 4th and 5.
And Isaiah comes up hobbling. He's limping.
So 4th down, 5 from the 20-yard line of Tellico. 4:24 remaining in the half. Tellico scored on the opening drive of the football game, and they lead it 7-0. Central has spent a lot of time here in the second quarter in Tellico territory with nothing to show for it.
I know it's cliche, Todd, but let's punch this in, and we get the ball to start the second half.
So under center, Austin. Trying to draw him offside. Doesn't work. Calls timeout. So now, I would think we'd still go for it.
Surely. Because
the kicker that we had mentioned earlier, Cooper Soulsby, has joined the team as the place kicker, soccer player. Will be number 18 in your programs, but will not be on the sidelines tonight as he did not dress out.
Oh, really? We got us a soccer kicker now.
Well, he is on the sidelines. He's just not in his football uniform on the sidelines. Cooper Soulsby, will be a place kicker for the Chargers at some point in the near future.
What's the holdup? Do you have to set out a certain amount
of games? I don't know if he just didn't practice with them this week, all week, and so he's not playing, or he got his paperwork in because he used my ink pen at the team dinner. Our church, Hillcrest Church, fed the Chargers tonight, and he actually used my pen to finish filling out his paperwork.
Oh, that might be why he's not playing. If he's filling his paperwork out at the dinner table before the game, I guess TSSAA doesn't have it.
That could be a point.
I got friends in the police business, and they call that a clue. I'm just saying.
So 4th and 5 at the 20 of Tellico. Chargers with the football. Austin under center. And it's going to be an end around to Farrar. He needs to punch it upfield. He's tackled by the shirt tail that breaks it, and he's got the first down inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know if he does or not.
It should be the first down.
He's going to be about a half yard short.
Come on. It's 1st and 10. That play has been money tonight for the Chargers.
Money.
So 1st and 10 at Tellico's 15 with 3:53 remaining in the half.
24, Logan Cox for Tellico had him short of the first down, but give Isaiah credit for getting away from him.
It was like Earl Campbell in the old late 70s videos, grabbing the jersey, only it didn't tear away.
We need the tearaway jersey right there.
So under center is Austin. Inside handoff. Derek tries to cut back, but he's hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Dale Reinhardt again on the tackle.
Well, maybe he'll get tired playing
hope so.
defense. So 2nd down and 10. At the 15-yard line, 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the half. Chargers with the football. They trail Tellico 7-0. Tellico took it 71 yards on 6 plays to open the game.
And it's been a pitcher's duel ever since.
It has. Central spent tons of time. I want to count the plays inside Tellico territory later. Here's a handoff for Ledford. He tries to bounce it outside and loses yardage.
I don't know what adjustment the Tellico defensive staff has made, but now their defensive line's not getting pushed around like they were in the first quarter. And now they're just standing there waiting on the ball carrier to come to them.
So 3rd down and 11 now from Tellico's 16 as Ledford loses 1 yard on that play. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the half. Austin under center.
And in the beginning, there was light.
Tight end left. Ledford shifts to the left. This is roll out left side, going to be a quarterback run. Austin with it. He has near first down yardage. They're going to bring it down just outside the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. Gain of 10 on the play for Austin.
How many timeouts do we have left, Todd?
We have one timeout remaining.
I think now will be a good time to take it.
So 4th and 1 at the Tellico 6-yard line. Now they're going to say it's the 7-yard line.
Is it safe to say we have outgained them yardage-wise?
I would think so. We'll have those stats at halftime. Here's a handoff left side. In the end zone goes Jace Derrick.
Touchdown.
Ran over a player at the goal line. Derrick takes it 7 yards to pay dirt. Touchdown Chargers for the first time this season.
And they couldn't have come at a better time.
So Chargers are going to go for 2. And, the Chargers are going to go for 2. No, Hud Cox is out there. Is he going to play tackle? Is he going to play place kicker?
Looks like right
now. There's the gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Because your kicker is also your right tackle tonight's game.
Todd, getting back to our roster issue for Tellico, that was number 6 that Jace Derrick ran over getting in the end zone. I guess that's Ethan Teague. I was told he was number 9, but there was a 6 out there.
Is it a 6 or a 5 he ran over?
It was 6.
Okay. The Chargers are going to have to call timeout as they're not going to get the PAT snap. So we're going to take a break. 1:32 to go in the half. It's 7-6 with a PAT or a 2-point conversion to come. Back in 30 seconds on WIGO Sports. Know the score. Cox's kick fielded at the 10-yard line by Roberts, works his way out across the 25-yard line, finally brought down at the 32, where Tellico will take over 1st and 10.
Big Hud kicked the ball, then hustled down the field and made the tackle, along with number 16, Brandon Webb.
So they have it 1st and 10 from the 32, 1:25 to go in the half. Chris?
Well, Todd, it's like we was talking when we was off the air. This half's not over. The way Tellico can throw the ball, Central better not get relaxed this final minute 25. Tellico can sling it all over the field.
2 receivers right, 1 left, tight end left. Here comes, they fake the draw, and there's the seam pattern. It's completed at the 45 to the 50, the 45 to the 40, finally brought down inside the 35-yard line. Quick pass up the seam to Gage Fairbanks, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Tellico in Charger territory at the 32-yard line.
Fairbanks lined up not really in the tight end position.
36 yards.
I guess you could have called him in the tight end on that play. And it was the old dump pass. You fake the ball up the middle, get the tight end on the same route. And just like I said, Todd, Central better not get relaxed. Now here we are.
36-yard reception there for Fairbanks. Has Tellico with the football at the Charger 32 with 1:04 to go in the half. 7-6, Tellico on top. He's under pressure. He's running up the middle. There's a flag behind the play. I believe it's going to be a hold on Tellico, and it was actually the penalty took place at the 35-yard line, so that'll move them back to the 45 as a spot foul. So that's a...
To say that's a big break for the Chargers would be the understatement of the night.
Holding penalty against Tellico, and that's going to mark it back and make it 1st and 23, more than likely.
I wouldn't put it past Tellico to have some kind of trick play up their sleeve.
So it's going to go to the, they're going to mark it at the 44. So it'll be 22.
Todd, I've been impressed so far, Tellico. With the exception of Meigs County, they may make some noise in 2A in this area.
So the 44-yard line, 1st and 22 for Tellico. Trips right, 2 receivers left. Tellico takes the snap. It's Reinhardt with the football. He's rolling to his right. Long pass downfield is in and out of the hands of the defensive back. Is that Tristan Castillo?
That's Tristan Castillo on coverage on Major Carter. Major got behind him, but Tristan, he closed quickly. I believe if Reinhardt puts a little more air under that ball and leads Major Carter, that could have been trouble for the Chargers. But Carter had to stop and wait on it, and that gave Castillo time to catch up.
So they'll bring up 2nd and 22 now for Tellico. 41 and a half seconds to go in the half. The Bears lead the Chargers 7-6. Tellico at Central's 44. Trips right. 2 receivers left. It's an empty backfield. Man in motion is Roberts. It's going to be quads right. Running it straight ahead is Reinhardt. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, and out of bounds. Finally. Did he step out? Then we have they're going to call a late hit.
Late hit on the Chargers, and it was, Todd. It was a late hit.
So he was stepped out of bounds and then drug him to the ground 5 yards beyond that, and they're going to call.
And Tellico's now going to get the ball 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and goal if it's a 15-yarder.
It's a 15-yarder.
No.
At the spot of the foul.
No, it won't.
Be 1st and 10 about at the 12.
Yeah, it'll be half the distance.
Yeah, give or take.
So let's see the dead ball, personal foul, late hit against the Chargers. So the run was to the 29-yard line. So it was a 15-yard run for Reinhardt. And then a penalty of 15 yards.
I'm not going to mention any names, but his initials are Chris Martin, and he said Central better not get relaxed in this final minute 25. Now here's Tellico at the 12-yard line, 1st down.
So is it actually on the 12? 1st and 10 from the 12, and the loose football. Runner still going with it out the left side. Finally thrown for the loss by Nate Austin was Logan Cox.
I'm shocked by that call. The way Tellico was moving the ball through the air, I'm shocked they tried to run. They haven't really had a lot of success with Central, against Central tonight running the ball with Central size up front.
So they move it all the way back to the 21-yard line, loss of 8 on the play.
Not that I'm complaining. I hope Tellico tries to run it again.
So 2nd and 18 from the 21. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Tellico. 24 seconds left in the half. Play action. Rolling to his right. Rolling to his right. Still rolling. Now rolling back to his left. There's a block in the back. They didn't call it. Reinhardt's still on his feet. Going to run with it, and he is out of bounds just inside the line of scrimmage. It looked to me like Booski got blocked in the back.
He got blocked in the back, but more importantly, number 4, Levi Roberts, was so wide open. That kid had time to file his taxes, do his nails, fix his hair, and luckily Reinhardt didn't see him. If he throws the ball out there, that was a touchdown Tellico. That kid was all by himself.
So a gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 17 from the 20. Charger 20 for Tellico.
How many timeouts does Tellico have left?
They have 1 timeout. Tellico with 1 timeout at the Charger 20-yard line. 12 seconds to go in this half. 3rd down, 17 for Tellico at the Charger 20. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Play clock is winding down.
Shotgun formation.
It's about to be a delay game, and there it is.
Man in motion, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Tellico.
I thought Tellico was dragging their feet, getting the play in after the ball was set, and I was watching the back judge. He started counting, and Reinhardt hadn't even called out any signals yet.
So that's going to be 3rd down and 22 from the Charger 25 after the penalty.
Tellico's shooting themselves in the foot, doing a little central impression right here.
3rd and 22 for Tellico. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Joining Reinhardt in the backfield is Logan Cox. No, that's Cox in motion. That's Roberts in the backfield.
Fairbanks is wide over here. Watch out for a fade route in the corner of the end zone.
Pass down the right side.
There it is.
There's the fade, and it is caught. Touchdown.
Major Carter on the fade route. I just had my receivers wrong, but I called the right pattern. And there's the 2 kids I talked about in the pregame, Reinhardt to Carter. You got to know where Carter is at all times.
So Carter with a touchdown pass, 25 yards, will put Tellico up 13-6 with 4.6 seconds to go in the half.
That is an absolute backbreaker, Todd, for the Chargers to give up that in the final minute 25. Luckily, we get the ball to start the second half, and we're going to have to capitalize when we get it.
7 plays, 68 yards. There was a 15-yard personal foul penalty against the Chargers, and Tellico's going to take their final timeout. Back in 30 seconds. Tellico 13, Chargers 6, pending the extra point. Listen to Central High School football on 99.5 FM. Tellico lead as a 25-yard pass on 3rd and 22 from the Charger 25-yard line from Reinhardt to Carter, Major Carter, as Sergeant Carter has been gone to OCS and been promoted now to Major.
He's now a Major. Hey, keep your eye on him right here. He's holding it. You don't put it past him. This could be a fake for 2.
Snap, kick up, and that one's no good.
Oh, wow.
And we'll be back in 30 seconds. Your score, Tellico 13, Chargers 6 on 99.5 FM. The sad part of this is Central had the football and turned it over on downs at the 2-yard line of Tellico.
That was the possession before this.
Possession before this one, or 2 possessions before. And then Central did drive down and score. Missed the extra point, cut it to 7-6. That was that drive for the Chargers. A 9-play, 35-yard drive.
How did Tellico get the ball on that possession? Was it after?
It was after we scored.
After we scored, okay.
So now back deep for the Chargers to return the kick. Ezra Reed, Isaiah Farrar. Looks like we have a lineman kicking it off for Tellico. Kick, a low squibber. It's going to be picked up on the run at the 18-yard line by Reed, across the 25 to the 30, and then brought down at the 36-yard line. 18-yard return for Ezra Reed, and that'll be the end of the first half. Halftime score is Tellico 13, Chargers 6. We'll take a break and come back with our Meet the Chargers halftime feature. Listen to Central Chargers football on WYGO Sports. Know the score.
But we proudly present the multi-award-winning CHS Lightning.
And if you dare to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Georgia, he was looking for us. And if you dare to take a dare, I'll make
Let's try it one more time, dude.
Georgia, he was looking for a soul to split. Told you what, I'm the best that's ever been. He played.
Give it up for CHS Lightning.
games that will be played this weekend and a little friendly competition throughout the season. So without further ado, Charger statistician Wesley Dunkel, take it away.
Well, Chris, we started out last week, picked 3 games. I was 2-1. I picked BYU. You picked Utah. That was a deciding factor there. So you're 3-0 going into week 2.
You know what the lesson here is?
What's that?
Always listen to your elders.
I understand. So game 1, we'll keep this one short and sweet. Duke and Alabama, played at a neutral site. What do you got?
Roll Tide.
Yep, Alabama big in that one. Game 2. A better game, Northwestern at Stanford. It's at Stanford. Stanford's playing at home against Northwestern. Who you got?
That should be a good 3 yards in a cloud of dust, tough, rough, sock'em game that Stanford wins in the end. Cardinal.
I've got Stanford as well. Stanford by 14.
Wow.
Game 3. Georgia at Vanderbilt. This one should be a shellacking. I think it's going to be real close, though. I think it's going to be real close at kickoff. It'll be 0-0 at kickoff. Georgia wins big.
I was watching Paul Feinbaum today, and the SEC Network's in Nashville this week, and they are previewing the game. And listening to all these so-called experts, Vanderbilt may have something for Georgia tomorrow. That's going to last a quarter and a half. Just because it's in Nashville. Dogs big.
Yep, I agree. Game number 4, Houston and Oklahoma. Now this could be a good game. Oklahoma coming off of, what happened last year. They've got, new quarterback. Jalen Hurts comes in from Alabama. What do you got, Chris?
Well, this is the first game of the Jalen, hey, remember me, Hurts tour for Oklahoma. And this one will be close early, just off of emotion. Houston's not bad, but they're not Oklahoma. And I'm going to tell you right now, Jalen Hurts is no scrub. Sooners big.
Yep, I take Oklahoma as well in that one. Now this one will be played Monday night. Notre Dame and Louisville. Another good game. Who you got, Chris?
Is this the part where I start singing the Notre Dame fight song?
You can do whatever you
want.
want.
Wake up the echoes, go Notre Dame. Da, 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 da,
all right,
da,
you can stop
da.
now.
Okay.
You can stop. Okay. Who you got?
The Irish, buddy. I just don't sing for no reason. Man.
Okay. All right. I'll take Notre Dame as well. We haven't picked against each other yet. So here's where we may pick against each other. I told you we'll pick Tennessee and Auburn each week. Since you like Auburn, I like Tennessee. We have our differences, I guess. I don't know why you like Auburn. Tennessee's a 25.5-point favorite. Will you take Tennessee to cover that, or you think Georgia State stays within 25.5?
So on the Tennessee-Auburn games, when they play a supposable cupcake, that's where the point spreads are coming in, correct?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I learned a long time ago, when Tennessee's the favorite, do not take them. When they are the underdog, take the Vols every time. You said they're what, a
25.5-point favorite.
I'm going to go against everything my heart and soul believes in. La Grande Orange to cover.
I'm going to take the Vols to cover 25.5. I think it'll be, close until 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
I don't think it'll be close. I think Pruitt will have them boys. They'll be eating raw hamburger meat and gunpowder, and they're going to come out on all cylinders, and that one might be ugly.
25%.
All right. Now, I told you last week we would pick this game last. It's the biggest game of the week. It's your team. Oregon comes in. They're playing in Jerry World, okay? The biggest jumbotron I've ever seen. Auburn and Oregon, game day is going to be there. What do you got?
My favorite college team playing in my favorite pro team stadium, and the one and only Bo Jackson is the guest picker on game day. Man, it don't get any better than that for me. However, Oregon has a quarterback, Justin Herbert, if that's Herbert. Justin Herbert. Might be, if not the number one pick, he will definitely probably be the first quarterback selected high in the first round. Oregon is supposedly supposed to have the most experienced offensive line returning in college football. Nike CEO, founder, and president Phil Knight, an alum, and they'll have 457 uniform combinations, or as I like to call them, costumes. Oregon don't have uniforms, they have costumes. With all that being said, Auburn's got probably one of the, if not the best defenses in the country. All 5 of Auburn's offensive linemen that are starters are fifth-year seniors. We've got 2 wide receivers that are world-class sprinters. We got, as usual, a stable of running backs. War Eagle.
Here's where we pick against each other.
Oh.
I told you Auburn's got a top 5 defense nationally. What about their offense? True freshman quarterback. You do have 2 track stars at wide receiver. Get them the ball in space. Yeah, they may do something. Oregon's got a proven quarterback, proven offensive line. Their defense is good enough to keep you in it. I'll take Oregon.
Oregon has all that stuff against Pac-12 competition. They're playing with the big boys now. So that'll wrap it up for Wesley's winners. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to WYGO 99.5. Know the score.
On downs on that drive, and then fumbled at the goal line. Of course, my son was down there and texted up to me, said they botched the call, that Ledford had fumbled it into the end zone, and that Jace Derrick had fallen on it in the end zone. Unfortunately, they said forward progress was stopped at the goal line, and so it was a turnover on downs, I guess. I don't know if it's a fumble or a turnover on downs. That stopped the Chargers' drive. The ensuing possession, they got the ball back, drove it 35 yards, punched it into the end zone, and cut it to 7-6. And then Tellico, at the end of the half, you said, watch out with the passing game. Well, they hit a big one and moved the football quickly downfield, 68 yards on 7 plays to score on a 25-yard touchdown pass to Major Carter. And that made it a 13-6 halftime lead. Your analysis of the first half.
Well, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We're our own worst enemy. I mean, you said yourself, the stats there, we've drove the ball all night up and down the field. We get inside the red zone, turn it over on downs, turnovers, and then, blown coverages, or give Tellico credit. I said, watch out, that last minute 25, Tellico can throw it, and sure enough, they went marching down the field. Give Tellico credit on their passing game, but I think Central's been their own worst enemy right here.
Well, it's just about set to start the second half. Central will return the kick. They will receive the football to start this half. Back deep for the Chargers will be Isaiah Farrar and Ezariah Reed. As Central to try to go down and tie this game, trailing 13-6. Place kicking, not a strength of the Chargers this year, at least not so far. However, they have recruited, I guess, so to speak, a soccer player from the school who will begin. He worked a little bit yesterday with the team, and
did you hear how he did?
With a little work, they said he kicked better off the ground than he will with a tee, and a lot of soccer players do so.
Soccer players do.
So he was getting under the ball a little bit too much. When they took him off the tee, he looked a lot better, and they're thinking, going forward, 35-yard field goals in the end, he should be effective.
Right. Well, not to change the subject, but here's to hoping that we get off to a better start, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but going back to last week, Isaiah took this second-half kickoff, returned it to midfield. We went 3 and out. Then the floodgates opened. McMahon flexed their muscle. Central needs a good return and a good drive. And, a touchdown, 2-point conversion, we take the lead.
Here's the kick. It will be fielded by Farrar at the 8-yard line. He's across the 15 to the 20. Breaks it out to the right side of the 25-yard line and brought down at the 30, where the Chargers will have decent field position to start this first drive of the second half.
Good return by Isaiah. Shoestring tackle by number 15, Riley Rose, for Tellico.
So 1st and 10 Chargers at their own 30-yard line. Nate Austin and the rest of the Charger offense makes its way out onto the field.
I'm sorry, Tony. How many yards rushing we have in the first half?
120 on 28 carries.
That's good.
Of course, last week Chargers had 83 total yards against McMinn County. So Austin under center. Tied in the wing back to the right side. Man in motion. Inside handoff, straight up the gut goes Ledford, crosses the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Chargers, 12 yards on first down for Jordan Ledford.
Now that's the start we needed. Ledford up the middle. Good trap block there. Looked like by our center, number 51, Nathan, how do you pronounce his last name?
Buski.
Nathan Buski.
It's spelled Bousquet.
That's what's throwing me off here.
But it's Buski.
I'm not brushed up on my French.
You got to get your Southeast Tennessee version of the French.
In Etowah, that's Bousquet, but it's Bousquet. Okay.
It's Buski, actually.
Buski. All right.
So,
good block by that kid, nonetheless.
Chargers break the huddle. In motion again goes Farrar right to left. Another inside handoff. It's Ledford once again bouncing it out left side. He's at the 50. Stiff arm at the 45. Loses his feet at the 40 and will fall down at the 39. That's 3 times tonight he's been in the secondary and he's stumbled and fallen.
The first thing that needs to happen after this game tonight is somebody needs to get Jordan Ledford some new cleats.
1st and 10 at the Tellico 39-yard line, 19-yard run that time for Ledford.
That is the 3rd time it's happened, and that's the 3rd time it could have been a touchdown.
So the Chargers in good field position here. 2 carries, 31 yards for Ledford. And so under center goes Austin. Here's the snap. Inside handoff, Derrick. He's going to gash him. He stiff arms at the 30, still on his feet to the 25-yard line, and brought down there as Jace Derrick. They're going to mark him at the 26, gain of 13 on the play for Jace Derrick.
The previous play, Jordan threw a good stiff arm right before he slipped, and on that play, Jace Derrick, that looked like Ric Flair off the top rope. He just threw a big soup bone on that kid, and great run by Jace. It looks like Derek Davis's halftime speech may have had a little spice.
I was going to say he's encouraged them to open them up a can.
I believe there might have been a little spice in that halftime locker room.
Under center is Austin. Snap. And whistle, and they're going to say false start, I guess.
That was the same play, 3rd time in a row.
We don't need to get behind the sticks, and unfortunately we are behind the sticks. 5-yard penalty on a ball control offense is not your friend.
No, it's not.
Bring up 1st and 15 from the 31-yard line.
And once again, we just shoot ourselves in the foot. We are our own worst enemy. And that's odd with a Derek Davis coach team, but I'm sure he's doing his best to work that kind of stuff out.
So at the 31-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Chargers after the false start penalty. Austin under center. Tight end, wing back to the left. Wing back in motion to the right. Snap. Inside handoff. Ledford going off right tackle. Spins. Makes his way forward. And they're going to say he is down. Did the ball pop out?
Tellico saying
the ball popped out, and Ledford has turned it over. It'll be Tellico football at their own 22-yard line. Gain of 9 for Ledford, but he fumbles the football.
Was that Ledford or Castillo? Ledford was back here. Number 9 come out of the pile. Saying number 9.
It was Castillo with the carry.
He's pleading his case. Is it safe to say, or is it too early to say we are snake bit?
So that was a run by Castillo. And it's going to be turned over to Tellico. Well, they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I hope the secondary got a little bit of that spicy halftime speech.
And now we have a whistle. Player down along the Tellico sideline, and they're going to stop play till they can roll him away from farther away from the field of play, apparently. Stop the play clock. And now they'll wind the play clock again.
Todd, Tellico's got 2 on the sidelines cramping. Is this where our death is starting to show up?
Let's hope. 9:47 to go in the third quarter. Tellico leads at 13-6 with the football at their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Reinhardt takes the snap. It's going to be a draw play straight ahead. goes the running back across the 25-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play. Carrying the football for Tellico that time was it Logan Cox?
That
24?
was number 11, Reed Shaw.
So Reed Shaw with a carry of 4.
Central made a halftime adjustment. They was not in their typical zone right there. They come out man-to-man on that spread, and then Tellico make an adjustment themselves, run the ball up the middle with our defense spread out.
So 9:17, clock counting in the third quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation for Tellico. Snap. Looking to his right side, passes out there, almost intercepted. Ledford jumped the route on the pass intended for Cox, but it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for Tellico.
Good anticipation by Jordan.
So 3rd and 6 from the 26 for the Bears. Tellico scored on the opening drive of the first half and the final drive of the first half and lead at 13-6 here. Central scored on their final possession of the first half and drove it.
I wouldn't be shocked if they went back to that little draw play they ran on first down.
48 yards on their opening possession of the second half, only to turn it over. Here is an end around. Major Carter goes off left tackle, flag down. Carter's into the secondary up the sideline. To the 50, the 45, and finally knocked out of bounds by Ezariah Reed at the Charger 35. But it's going to come back on a block in the back or a hole on the left side.
It was a block in the back on 75, Jackson Locke. Jackson had good pursuit on Carter, but I believe it was 68 or 58 for Tellico that made the block in the back. It was obvious.
There is a 68 in the game.
And he is the one that's complaining. 68 for Tellico.
Is not on the roster.
Is not on our roster.
I want to say it's Sam Chapman.
Thank you, Tellico.
We'll say it's Sam Chapman. Yeah, there is a incorrect roster been submitted to the radio crew.
What's the deal with incorrect roster? We had our own team done it to us in the Jamboree.
That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It'll move the football back to, looks like the 20-yard line. So it's actually going to be, in effect, a 6-yard chain. No, they're going to mark it from the 20.
That's 10 yards. You can go back to the 10, Todd?
Wow. That's going to be 3rd and 22 from the 10-yard line.
And we knocked Carter out at approximately the 30.
30 or 35,
on this other end. So you're looking at 20.
55 yards almost. They're going to say it's inside the 10 at the 9.
That's a 55-yard swing for the Chargers.
After the man goes in motion, we have trips right. Reinhardt looking. Back to pass. He's going to run with it. Now throws it upfield. It's complete to Fairbanks, and he'll be brought down well short of the first down.
Good play by Tellico, but once again, when it's third and Delano, Chargers did a good job of keeping the receiver in front of them, not letting them get behind them that time like they did in the first half.
They're going to mark the ball at the 27-yard line.
You know, here we go again, Todd. Good possession by our defense. We're going to get the ball back approximately midfield, thereabouts. Our offense has got to get it going.
Offense has to execute. Derek Davis in the pregame show complained about 2 steps forward and a giant step back, and that's what the Chargers have been doing. Here's a snap. Punt away. It's a high kick. It's going to land at the Charger, and it was touched at the 45-yard line. It should be Central football at their own 45-yard line. So that's going to be a 28-yard punt, no return, and Central will take over there, trailing 13-6 with 7:57 to go in the third quarter.
Good field position at our own 45. Luckily, number 2 for Tellico, Marshall Dukes, I've been dying to say that all night. He wasn't really paying attention in the ball. They could probably got another 10 yards on the road, but he was right under the ball, and the ball bounced and hit him in the face mask.
The Chargers break the huddle, looking to go down and try to tie this game. Starting at their own 45-yard line. Here's handoff left side. That is Jace Derrick. He's into the secondary. Or is that Ridge? That is Jace Derrick. He makes it inside the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line. That is an 18-yard carry for Jace Derrick on first down. Chargers have it 1st and 10 at the Tellico 37.
Ledford's down right in front of our sideline, Todd, right in front of our coach is Jordan Ledford.
Well, that's not good.
No. In the first half, the little wingback misdirection to Farrar was our money play. Now, it looks like his second half, just a basic dive play off the left guard and tackle going through the 3-hole with Jace or Jordan. That's really opening up quick.
So Jordan Ledford apparently with a looks like a cramp on the sideline. We'll take a 30-second injury timeout. Chargers trail Tellico 13-6 with 7:49 to go in the third quarter. Listen to Central High School Sports on WIGO. Know the score.
WYGO, Madisonville, Sweetwater, Athens.
Well, it's 1st and 10 Chargers at the Tellico 37-yard line. And into the ball game, replacing Jordan Ledford, Harley McCormick, a 5'9", 155-pound freshman, will line up at tailback. Got a lot of speed, does McCormick. Very athletic, from what I'm told. So Ledford, handoff. It's Derrick off left tackle. Hit at the line of scrimmage, brought down at the 35. They might give him the 34 for a gain of 3 on the play.
I believe Larry Davis is just going to tell Derrick, just keep running that till they stop it. Because as of right now, Central's the one stopping themselves, not Tellico.
So the 34-yard line, 2nd down 7 for the Chargers. They break the huddle. Austin will go under center. If he goes in the shotgun this year, lightning may strike. Here it is, inside handoff. No, he keeps it. He's going to go off right tackle and thrown down. Might have gained a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Chargers.
I believe it'd been better off if he'd handed it off to Isaiah.
So 3rd and 6, we'll say.
There was a congregation of blue shirts and white shirts out there on the right end, and he was called up in the middle of it.
Yeah, they said no gain on the play. So 3rd down 7 at the Tellico 34-yard line for Central.
3rd and 7 is not what the slotted wing is designed for.
And we have timeout on the field. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Listen to Central High School football on 99.5 FM.
Green Street, downtown Athens, or 3984 Highway 411 North, Madisonville. Visit online at EastTennesseeAutoOutlets.com.
So 3rd and 7 for the Chargers at the Tellico 34-yard line. 6:45 remaining in the third quarter. Central trails 13-6. Man in motion is Farrar. Now they're going to pitch it right side. Ledford's back in the football game. He's into the secondary. At the 25, to the 20, to the 15, and they're going to bring him down inside the 15 at the 11-yard line. That's 23 yards. That was Jordan Ledford.
Bring Isaiah Farrar in motion around to the left. Then you give 28 quick pitch to Jordan around the right end. And Jordan picked up positive yardage, and he's coming out of the game limping. 10 yards down the field, he made a good move to cut back to the middle of the secondary.
Gain of 23 on the play.
And that didn't look good at all, him hobbling off.
So the Chargers with the football down at the Tellico 11-yard line, 1st and 10. They trail 13-6. Tied in and wing back to the left. Handoff off right tackle. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Falling forward is Jace Derrick. They're going to mark him down at the 9-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play.
I believe the freshman that come in, Harley McCormick, to replace Ledford, I believe the guy that made the tackle was his assignment, and he didn't get there, and Jace only gained 2 yards. Well, no, they're giving him 4 yards. I've got a screen window on this side.
That's right. You know, they only gave him 2.
Okay.
So 2nd down and 8 at the 9-yard line for the Chargers.
Watching it through a screen window, it's kind of difficult. It's like I'm watching it in a rainstorm.
5:46 remaining in the third quarter. Handoff left side. That is Derek, and Derek's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him maybe a yard on the play. And that'll be 3rd down and 7 at the Tellico 8-yard line.
You know, Todd, without the threat of a passing game, Tellico, they've got almost 9-10 guys 5-6 yards from the line of scrimmage, and it's almost, when you get down in this part of the group, they know what you're going to do.
Well, after last week, though, when the passing game's what got Central in trouble and got them behind the sticks,
exactly.
I can understand
why not doing it. And the few times we tried to pass tonight, it's ended up in a sack.
So 3rd down 6 at the Tellico 7 for the Chargers. 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. The snap. And this is a pass.
Right on
Austin
cue.
under trouble.
It's there.
Pass in the end zone, in and out of the hands of an open receiver in the back of the end zone. Was that Ochoa?
I believe it was Ochoa, and also we had 2 receivers in the area. I can't see that. It looked like Tristan Castillo was there also.
And Yadi Ochoa was open in the back of the end zone and dropped the football in and out of his hands. 4th down and 6.
Right on cue, we're blasting our passing game. We have great pass blocking. 2 receivers wide open. The ball hits the kid in the hands, and he drops it.
So 4:57 to go in the half. Chargers going to go for it. 4th and 6 for the Tellico 7.
Run it again.
So Austin under center. Central has had the ball inside the 10-yard line for this the 3rd time tonight. And then we have an end around, running it. It'll be short of the 1st down to the right side that time.
That was the quick pitch again to Ledford. He turned it up inside. I believe if he kept going out, he would have had the 1st down.
So Ledford tackled short of the 1st down. They're going to mark it at the 6-yard line, so a gain of 1 on the play, or a gain of 2 on the play. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Just about 75% of this game has been played right here inside the 20 on the north end of the field.
The Central's been down here.
Oh, yeah.
All night long.
We've been knocking on the door all night long.
And can't punch it in. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Tellico at their own 6-yard line. Shotgun formation, inside handoff. He's into the secondary on his feet, and they're going to mark him down all the way out to the 21-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play. Carrying the football. Was that Cox, or was that? It was Cox. Logan Cox.
Yeah, it was Logan Cox. He was tackled by the official, the same official who threw the flag, and now he's having a hard time getting his bearings.
There was a flag on the play, so this may be called back on the penalty. That might have been why he got in the secondary.
Tellico is pointing towards us, though.
Huh.
That's odd. When the umpire throws that flag, it's
holding.
It's holding, okay. Wishful thinking there by the Bears.
So a penalty against Tellico, and that's going to move the football back inside the 6 to the 5-yard line to be 1st and 11.
Once again, Tellico helps us out after a positive gain, a long run. They have a penalty. Chargers really do need to take advantage of this.
4:42 to go in the third quarter. Tellico leads at 13-6 with the football. 2nd down. Well, it should be 1st down. Actually, they didn't move it inside the 5. It's 1st and 8.
That's the same play.
1st and 8 was the call from the 8-yard line. And this the run up the middle with Cox again.
2 running plays in a row by Tellico. I believe that's the first time tonight that's happened.
And they're going to mark it all the way out to the 13-yard line, gain of 5 on the play.
You know, really, yes, the holding penalty hurt Tellico in a sense, but then again, when it's 1st and 8, you just get more time to run the time off the clock.
So 2nd down and 3 from the 13-yard line for Tellico. 4:01 remaining in the third quarter. They lead at 13-6. Here's the snap. Handoff, left side. That is Roberts, and Roberts is hit in the backfield and thrown for a loss.
Great play out there. I can't see the number.
Jace Derrick, one of the players.
I believe that's number 50.
Isaac Dean.
Isaac Dean again. Isaac Dean has been everywhere tonight.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Back to the, well, they got the 14-yard line. I don't have that. At the 11-yard line.
I believe starting next week, I'm going to have to do what Mr. Tim Trotter's doing. I'm bringing the binoculars.
So 3rd and 5 at the 11. Tellico with the football, trips right, 1 receiver left, shotgun formation for the quarterback Reinhardt. Snap to Reinhardt, looking to pass, looking down the right side, he lobs it out there.
His receiver stopped.
Ball's incomplete.
Levi Roberts took off on the seam route and just pulled up after about 5 or 6 yards, and Reinhardt led him down the field by 12 yards. Miscommunication.
Another opportunity for the Chargers to get good field position here. Tellico will pump the football away from their own 11-yard line. One thing to watch, though, last week Central jumped offsides twice on 4th and 5 or less.
They sure
did. Or 3rd and 5 or less.
I mean, look at our punt returners, Todd. They're on our 37-yard line. It is time we took advantage of this.
Here's the snap. Kick is away. Kick will be fielded at the 42-yard line. That is Austin. Austin breaks it down the left side to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, cuts it back at the 20, to the 15, and slips and falls at the 12-yard line. They're going to give him the 10. 30-yard return for Nate Austin.
And for the 4th time tonight, a Chargers in the open field going in for the score and slips, just absolutely slips.
Derek Davis is going to order all new cleats for the entire team.
My goodness.
So Central with the football, first in goal. Or they're going to say first and goal, or is it first and 10 at the 11? Where are they going to put it?
According to the markers,
first and 10 at the 11.
No, they're saying first and goal because the markers are not.
Well, they are saying first and goal. So first and goal at the Tellico 10. Inside handoff. There's a flag on the play. This is going to be a formation or a movement penalty.
That's movement on Jace Derrick. He started early on the dive play. He got the ball, but he started about a half second early.
So Chargers take over, great field position, and immediately shoot themselves in the foot with a 5-yard penalty.
Shocker. That's odd. That hadn't happened all year.
And it's tearing Derek Davis up. He wants execution. He wants precision. And Central, with the turnovers and the penalties, are eating him alive.
I can imagine.
It was actually a formation issue. Must not have had enough men along the line of scrimmage.
Well, the referee threw the flag, and Jace did move early.
So first and 15 from the 15 now for the Chargers. First and goal from the 15 for the Chargers.
This just gives us more room to throw the ball.
Austin, under center. Handoff. Left side, it's Ledford. Ledford off left tackle, the 10. The 5, still on his feet, plunging toward the end zone. They're going to mark him down at the 1. 14 yards for Ledford off left tackle.
Great run by Jordan. The leg looked a lot better on that run. Give Jace Derrick credit. He was out there with the lead block.
So here they are once again. Second goal at the 1.
And once again, is that number 80, Riley Booski, that was out there leading the way?
80?
I think, I'm looking through the screen. When next week, if this wind is not here, I know nothing about it. Don't ask me, folks. I don't know where that window went.
So Austin under center. Handoff. Into the end zone is Ledford. Touchdown, Chargers.
Chargers lead.
No, maybe not.
No, maybe not. I'm sorry.
That's going to make it 13-12. Chris Martin, Matt, that's a lead. Chargers trail 13-12.
I was using my Alabama math, the way they count national titles.
That was the knuckle index score.
That's right. I mean, if Central wins this game, Alabama will claim their 28th national title, I promise you.
So that's 13-12. Chargers are going to go for 2. And we have timeout by... No? What's the deal here? Timeout Tellico. We'll take a break. Chargers have cut it within 1. 2-point conversion upcoming. You listen to Central High School football back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. Cut it to within 1 with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. A 30-yard punt return. 30-yard punt return has gave the Chargers a first and 10 at the 10-yard line. A 5-yard penalty promptly moved it back to the 15. 14-yard run by Ledford got it down to the 1, and then he pushed it into the end zone on second and goal. And we are tied. Are we going to go for 2 or not? We are going to indeed go for 2.
Sometimes I don't know if they know what they're doing, kicking it or going for 2.
So under center is Austin. Tight end, wing back left. It's going to be a run left, and he is in the end zone for the 2-point conversion is Ledford.
And Chris Martin's map says Chargers lead. Chargers lead.
Chargers actually lead now. It's 14-13 Chargers with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break. Back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. At the 15-yard line by Tellico. They're going to bounce it out left side. That's Roberts. He's at the 35 to the 40, still on his feet, and he's going to make it back all the way to the 47 or 48-yard line, depending on where they spot forward progress. And so Tellico will take over in good field position here, now trailing in the ball game for the first time as the Chargers, Jordan Ledford pulls them within 13-12, and then Jordan Ledford with a 2-point conversion puts them over the top at 14-13. The line of scrimmage will be the Tellico 48-yard line. So Tellico first and 10 at their own 48.
Well, it wasn't a whiff on the kickoff, but then again, I didn't really want Tellico starting right at midfield after we take the lead.
About a 33-yard return for Roberts as he caught it on the fly at the 15. Busted up to the left side. Two receivers left, to the right. Shotgun formation for the quarterback, Reinhardt. Reinhardt takes the snap. He's looking down the right side. Pass across the middle, complete at the 35-yard line of the Chargers. On the receiving end of that one, Marshall Dukes.
That's just way too easy.
17-yard completion, first and 10. Tellico now at the central. Actually, they're going to get to the 32-yard line, so that's going to be 20 yards on the completion.
I'll tell you right now, I'm highly impressed with this Tellico passing game.
So first and 10 at the 32 for Tellico. Two receivers right and one to the left. Someone is surely recruiting Reinhardt. He could play FCS quarterback. Here's a handoff right side. There's Cox. He's into the secondary. They're going to finally bring him down to the Charger 25-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play for Cox, number 24.
Todd, I wonder if Tellico picked that play right there up off film from the McMinn game. That's not exactly the sprint out, rollout draw, misdirection that McMinn ran, but it's still the running back is on the left and the quarterback's giving it to him for the draw back to the right side.
We're actually going to make this the 20, looks like the 26-yard line. So we'll say it's second down and 4 at the Charger 26-yard line. We have trips right this time. One receiver left for the shotgun. Reinhardt takes the snap. And it's going to be another draw play. Straight ahead goes the running back. That is number 11 this time. Reed Shaw with the carry. And they're going to mark him down to the 21-yard line. Gain of 5. That'll be first and 10 for Tellico.
Freshman Novice Cox come in for the tackle.
So first and 10, Tellico now at the Charger 21-yard line. 28 seconds to go into third quarter. Central leads it 14-13. With Tellico moving.
Here we are in the same area as their last touchdown. Look out for the fade route.
Trips right. Two receivers left. Where's Carter? Carter's in the slot right side. Here's the snap. He's looking that way. Fade down to the corner end zone. This time is intended for Marshall Dukes, overthrown.
I believe they used Carter as a decoy. Carter pulled up on the curl route about 10 yards deep, and Dukes ran the fade to the corner of the end zone.
So that's going to bring up second down and 10 from the Charger 21-yard line. 7.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Central leads it here 14-13. Reinhardt takes the play from the sideline, jogs out to the huddle. Breaks that huddle. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. One back joins him in the backfield. That is Cox. Snap to Reinhardt. Here's the inside handoff. Straight ahead goes the runner. I believe that was Cox. It's Shaw on the carry. Number 11, Shaw, runs it down to the 16-yard line. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Central leads it after 3. You're listening to Central High School football as they lead the Bears 14-13 on WIGO Sports. Know the score. Leads at 14-13 as we begin the fourth quarter. Tellico will have the football 3rd down and 5 at the Central 16-yard line.
4-down territory for the Bears. I'm certain of it.
I would think so.
I know we haven't seen another place kicker. He's nailed one in that, right?
Yeah, he's a straight ahead kind of kicker. He's almost like the old. What was the last straight ahead kicker in the NFL? Was it Mosley for the Washington Redskins? Was kind of a straight ahead.
I believe so. And didn't he wear the square toe shoe?
He did have kind of a weird
Looked
square.
like a building block with shoelaces.
John Pennington, if he's still listening, could text me and confirm that the guy's name was Mosley. As our signal is reaching Knoxville strong tonight, according to Mr. Pennington.
Oh, well, hello, Mr. Pennington.
If you want to tune into we better not get to that. We'll give him a promo here in a minute. As it's trips right, 2 receivers left, 3rd down and 5 for Tellico as we begin the fourth quarter. Central leads at 14-13. Man in motion is Roberts. Now we'll have 4 receivers to the right side. Quick pass left side, incomplete, threw it behind the receiver. He'll bring up 4th down and 5 for Tellico.
That's the first time tonight Reinhardt just absolutely makes a bad throw. Glad that he did. I was expecting some kind of bubble screen right there. We hadn't seen that tonight from Tellico. They've thrown everything else at us.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Roberts out there on either a flare of some sort or, as you said, a screen. But instead he tried to throw it Fairbanks on the backside, and it was behind and low to Fairbanks, and it's 4th and 5 Tellico.
They're probably going to load up trips to one side and no, they're going to go twins to each. So no, trips to the right. Empty backfield.
I'm calling it quarterback power. Empty backfield, trips right, 2 receivers left.
Quarterback draw. He'll take 2 steps back and run up the middle.
Snap to Reinhardt. He's going to throw it. Pass out to the right side. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Brandon Webb. Jumped the route and has picked it off, and the Chargers have the football 1st and 10 at their 10-yard line.
Great job, Brandon Webb. Neither one of us was right, I guess, on our play call. That's why we're not OCs.
Maybe if they'd listened to us. But that's fine. We'll take it.
Because guess what? The quarterback draw was there.
So the Chargers have the football 1st down at their 10-yard line with a lead with 11:48 to go in the ball game. Now here is where the slotted wing and ball control.
This right here, yeah, this will be like watching a bowl of vanilla ice cream melt. I'm telling you right now, it'll be like watching the freezer make ice. Just get ready for it.
But I like vanilla ice cream.
Oh, I do too.
Under center is Nate Austin. Inside hand. I know he's going to keep it. He rolls out to his right side. There's a flag.
And there's a block in the back.
He's going to cross the 10-yard line, makes it out to the 17, but Jordan Lefford been whistled. He needs to stop begging his case before he gets another 15.
He started pleading his case as soon as he made the hit, too.
As soon as the flag came out.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a block in the back, and he's being told by Hud Cox, no, he's going to call holding on the play.
The referee signaled to Jordan like you grabbed the front of his jersey and yanked it. And good job by Hud Cox right there showing some leadership to get Jordan away from the official back to the huddle.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 now from the Charger 5-yard line. I thought there was something there with Austin keeping the football.
I did too.
What was the...
At half a distance on the penalty.
Oh, it's half the distance, so they're going to stay from the 6. Is that the 3?
Once again, I'm looking through the screen window here.
According to the Josh Love, they said he was squared up and hit, and they called the flag anyway. Man in motion left, the inside handoff. Bouncing it out to the right side is Ledford to the 15. Stiff arm at the 15, falls forward. They're going to mark him out to the 17-yard line. So a gain of 12 on the play.
Great run by Jordan. I don't like all the dancing and the tiptoeing right there at the end. Just lower your helmet and go over the guy. You're twice the size he is. And that was close to being a late hit on 33, Fairbanks.
2nd down 3 from the 17-yard line for the Chargers. As Ledford with another 12 yards he has tonight on the ground. 18 carries, 152 yards for Ledford.
152, wow.
132 yards for Ledford. I can't read Wesley Knuckles' writing. So, under center is Austin.
That's the living legend for you. He also picked BYU.
Here it is. Inside handoff. Straight ahead goes Derrick. He's into the secondary to the 30-yard line. Still on his feet. Crosses the 35-yard line as the dive was there. You better stop the dive or you won't stop the slotted wing.
That's exactly right. And Jason needs to get back to the huddle. We don't need any more show, but we don't need a flag. Because I know I'm going to jinx this, but here's where we shoot ourselves in the foot. It's happened every time this year.
Yeah,
great run by Jason.
And I'll tell you, there'll be some stern talking to on the film work of that first down.
I guarantee it.
Davis is not about flash. So under center is Austin. Tied into the right this time. Inside handoff again. Off left tackle goes Jace Derrick. And once again, he has good yardage. They're going to mark him at the 42-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play for Derrick.
Good job by our offensive line on the 31 trap.
Second down and 4 for the Chargers. 10 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in this football game. Central leads at 14-13. This is exactly what the slotted wing ordered.
That's right.
A lead and ball control.
Nathan Boosky, Seth Holliday, they're doing a good job blocking.
Handoff right side. This is going to be Derrick again. Stiff arm at the 45. He crosses the 50. First down, Chargers. And Derrick's going to get up slowly as he was hit pretty hard there by the safety who came to clean up.
Yeah, Levi Roberts come in and hit him below the kneecaps because Jace was throwing the suit bone again on the stiff arm and took a vicious lick right below his knees. He gets up, though.
Gain of 9 on the play for Derrick, and the Chargers will have it first and 10 at Tellico's 49-yard line. 10 minutes, 5 seconds, clock running, Central leading by 1.
Central's offensive line's taking over right here, and that's good to see.
So Novice Cox enters the game. He'll play split end on this play, the freshman.
I was thinking if we could ever get in the lead, have some momentum, have some good feelings about ourselves, this may happen, what's going on right now.
Austin under center. Snap. Running it right side's Ledford. He's got inside the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 43. Gain of 6 on the play for Ledford.
And that ball was coming out, and he's lucky he didn't drop that ball, and he's getting an earful now from the coaching staff.
So actually 5 yards on the play. They move it back to the 44-yard line. So second down and 5 for the Chargers. 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining.
We need to run about 6-7 minutes off this clock, punch it in the end zone.
Davis under center, tight end to the right, wing back to the right. Straight ahead goes Derrick. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and this time he'll be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing there whatsoever. Tellico, there may have been some kind of key they read on that. They knew the play, I believe.
So third down 5 at the Tellico 44. No gain for Derrick. 8 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in this football game. Big third down for the Chargers here. They lead at 14-13 after Ledford punched it in and then scored the 2-point conversion as well as a very short field set up by a 30-yard punt return by Nate Austin. Now under center is Austin. Handoff. Going right side is Ledford. Ledford follows his blocks and gets it near the 40-yard line, but he's going to go out of bounds short of first down yardage, and now a decision to be made by the coach, Derek Davis. They're going to mark him at the 41, so it'll be a gain of 3 on the play for Ledford. Fourth down and 2 at Tellico's 41.
I'm going to show my age here. I'm pulling the Johnny Majors and punting. The way Tellico throws it.
You and I did attend that 1990 Alabama-Tennessee game when Tennessee was loaded and Alabama was not.
Was that the 6-3?
Yeah, it was 9-6 or 6-3 or whatever it was.
They're going for it.
They're going to go for it. At least they're going to try to draw them off sides. Under center is Davis.
And we jump.
And Central jumps.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? How do you do that? Now you have no choice. You got to punt it.
Now you got to punt it. As Isaac Dean jumps, who's played very well defensively tonight.
Isaac Dean's played a great game. That's the only mistake he's made tonight. He's been everywhere from his defensive end position.
But he jumps. And so now the Chargers must punt as it moves the football back to the 46-yard line, 4th and 7.
Now I'm going to show my age again. Right here's where we run a
first punt of the night for the Chargers.
We run a Frank Beamer punt.
Here's the snap. Burns gets it away. Pretty good kick. It's going to be fielded on the roll at the 12-yard line. And he's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line.
Great coverage by the Chargers.
Marshall Dukes, 3 yards on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tellico.
Was that Yachty Ochoa out there?
It was.
It sure was.
Ochoa.
Good job, Yachty.
So 1st and 10 at the Tellico 15-yard line, or 14-yard line for the Bears.
The way Tellico throws the ball, it don't matter where they start, field position-wise. And 8:13 left to go in the game. That's an absolute eternity with Tellico. It doesn't matter.
So 8:13 remaining. As you heard from the esteemed color analyst, Chris Martin. But Central with a lead here, 14-13. 8 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Tellico breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's actually an H-back this time to the right. Here's the snap. It's a handoff. Roberts is hit in the backfield and thrown for a loss. Who is it? It is Travis Burns, the defensive tackle.
Travis Burns just comes in and absolutely lowers the boom.
They're going to mark it back to the 12-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play for Roberts.
I figured that was more loss than 2 yards.
Forward progress, I guess, at the 12.
Guess.
He got him at the mesh point. The Jackson Locke and Travis Burns in there at the defensive tackles. Ryland Ridge, Isaac Dean at defensive end. Shotgun formation. Trips right. 1 receiver left. They threw it backside last time in this formation. Reinhardt. Long pass downfield. They've got Roberts. He caught it at the 41-yard line. Nice catch by Robert. Are they going to stay incomplete? No, they marked it. At the 40-yard line. 28-yard catch.
Number 10, Ezra Reed, had good coverage. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the
other that was a great pass.
That was an absolute frozen rope. You could have hung close on that line by Reinhardt. He threw that, 30 yards?
28 yards.
28 yards, and I mean, my goodness, it wasn't 6-7 foot off the ground the
whole
way.
From where he was standing, it was probably 33. Yeah.
This kid Reinhardt, he's the real deal.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1st and 10, Tellico at their own 40. Chargers are going to blitz. Bad snap. Ball on the ground, and they're going to have a fall on it inside the 30-yard line. This is going to be at least a 12-yard loss. They're going to mark it back to the 28. So Reinhardt will lose 12 on the play on the bad snap.
We'll take it.
That should almost be a team loss instead of the quarterback getting charged with. But that hit him in the hands.
Right.
It wasn't a terrible snap.
That wasn't a bad snap at all. He was probably looking at the defensive coverage or where his receiver was going to break before he got the snap.
So 6:25 remaining. Central leads at 14-13. Tellico has the football, 2nd down and 22 from their own 28-yard line. Man in motion is Shaw. Fakes the pitch to the right side, and he's going to keep it. Cuts back to his right, still on his feet, breaks a tackle to the Fairbanks side. They've done it before. Last time, though, they went to the slot on the rope.
Is Carter in the slot on this side? Where's he?
Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Now looking back to his right side. Now he's under pressure. Now he's going to run with it. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 45, and he's got close to 1st down yardage. Where did he step out? They're going to mark him at the 49.
It'll look like he's a half yard short, just eyeballing it from up here.
And they're going to mark him.
We're going to have to get the postcard out.
They're going to measure it?
Yeah, they're going to have to get the postcard out for this measurement. This one's close.
So it's close. And
4th and inches.
4th down and, so we're actually going to move the chains about 6 inches from the sideline to stretch them, and it is 4th down.
Well, this is a no-brainer. Reinhardt's going to go under center and the quarterback sneak.
So 4th and inches at the 49-yard line. Reinhardt 13 yards on that carry. He has carried it tonight 10 times for 34 yards. 5:16 remaining in the ball game. Tellico facing a 4th and inches at the 49-yard line. Their own 49. Derek Davis trying to call the play. Is he trying to change his play? Nope.
I believe he's trying to make sure he's got the right personnel in.
So Reinhardt is going to go under center.
If this is not a quarterback sneak, I'm probably going to fall out this window.
Under center, trying to get the Chargers to jump. Chargers flinch but do not jump. Surely to goodness they'll snap it and let him run it. They are going to. They stand him up, but he falls forward and he has the 1st down. I do believe.
Yeah, that was just a no-brainer. The only thing we could hope for in that situation was a fumble snap.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Tellico, they're going to mark it at the Charger. Actually, going to mark it just beyond midfield. So we'll say it's at the 50.
Now, in this situation, Todd, if you're Tellico, 5-13 and counting, now do you kind of go into slow motion and not give Central a chance to get the ball back?
I think I go on down and try to score as quick as I can, just thinking
Central's not built for the big play capability.
So it's going to be a shotgun formation. In motion comes Carter.
This might be the jet. Nope, Carter keeps going.
And here's the handoff. Hitting the backfield as the running back. He's going to make it back near the line of scrimmage, but Cox had no chance that time as he was met by a host of Chargers in the backfield.
We got a Charger down in the backfield, the one that made the initial hit. Can't tell if that's is that Ledford again?
It is.
It is Ledford.
He's played his heart out. He's played almost every snap tonight.
He has.
So we're waiting on the call. 2nd down and 11 for Tellico. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. Central leads this game 14-13. Ball at midfield. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Shaw is the back in the shotgun with the quarterback Reinhardt. Actually Roberts goes in motion, crosses in front of Reinhardt. Now the snap. Looking to the right side. Under pressure is Reinhardt. He's being pursued. Pass downfield did he stay in bounds?
I believe he did. He caught that.
He caught it. 1st and 10.
Wow.
Marshall
Dukes again. Tiptoes along the sideline.
18 yards on the reception. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Tellico at the Charger. Actually, not 18, 13 yards on the reception. 1st and 10 at the Charger 37-yard line.
Is Tellico, are they pushing 300 yards passing?
How many yards passing do we have? 214.
They won't get there, but they'll be 250-ish before it's over with.
Let's hope not. So, Reinhardt in the shotgun. They're at the Charger 37-yard line. They're at 214. I don't want 250-ish. That means they're in the end zone.
Well, they're wanting time put back on the clock. 3:51, I believe, is what the official's telling us.
So 3:51, the time on the clock. Here's a snap. Rolling to the left, Reinhardt. Reinhardt looking downfield. Here's the pass, and it's incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for Tellico.
Good coverage by the Chargers.
They're at the 37-yard line of the Chargers with 3:43 to go in the ball game. Central leads it 14-13.
That was Isaiah Farrar and Novice Cox on the coverage. It's safe to say we will not see the punt team on the field for Tellico.
No. So Reinhardt has trips left, 1 receiver right. Shaw offset to his left in the shotgun.
I wouldn't be shocked to see some kind of hitch and go.
Chargers blitz, and he runs through the blitz. They had the good play call there for Tellico as they ran against opposite the blitz. And they're going to make it all the way down to the 31-yard line, gain of 6 for Reinhardt.
See, now they run the quarterback power, the quarterback draw, and look what happens.
I'd run it a lot with a guy that big.
I guarantee it.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Tellico at the Charger 31-yard line.
Both teams with 2 timeouts, is that correct?
That's right. 3:15 to go. Central leading at 14-13, but Tellico with the football and driving. Trips left, 1 receiver right. Shaw offset to the left of the quarterback, Reinhardt, who's in the shotgun. Snap to Reinhardt, looking to pass. Under pressure, steps up. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's still on his feet. He has the 1st down, and he's inside the 25-yard line of the Chargers. They're going to mark him at the 23. Gain of 8 on the play for Reinhardt.
Travis Burns chasing him down from behind.
So 1st and 10 Tellico at the Charger 23-yard line. 2 minutes, 52 seconds, and counting left in this football game. Central with a 1-point lead.
Do the Chargers start using their timeouts to conserve time just in case Tellico does score?
I don't know. I mean, you're either giving them more. That's the thing. You're giving them more time to get in the end zone, but at the same time, you're giving yourself more time if they do get in the end zone.
You're danged if you do, danged if you don't.
So 1 receiver left. 2 receivers left. 1 right. They have an H-back left. Reinhardt goes under center. He's going to pitch it right side to Roberts. Jitterbugs in the backfield, and he's going to be thrown down at the line of scrimmage.
I don't understand that call from the Tellico.
There's a Rye
coaching
Reed
staff,
in there.
but I'll take it.
So Roberts tackled for no gain. 2nd down and 10 at the 23-yard line. They're actually going to say he lost a little bit. Lost of a yard on the play.
And more importantly, he stayed in bounds and the clock's running.
So 2 minutes remaining. Tellico with the football. In no hurry at this point.
No hurry whatsoever.
At the Charger 24-yard line. 2nd down and 11 for Tellico. Trips left. Fairbanks, the lone receiver, to the right. Carter is in the slot left side. He rolls to his left. Was going to try and throw it backside, but he's going to be rushing with the football, still on his feet, and he's going to gain 7 yards.
We can't bring that big rascal down.
He's got 7 or 8 yards on that.
He got out of a tackle by Jace Derrick, which is unheard of, and then he drug Ryland Ridge, I believe, or was it Ledford? He dragged one of them to another 4 or 5 yards.
That's going to be an 8-yard gain. It's going to make a 3rd down and 3 at the Charger 16-yard line. And we're going to take timeout. Timeout on the field. 1:17 to go. Chargers lead at 14-13. Tellico is driving. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. Central 16-yard line.
Tellico with 1 timeout left. Clock will stop on a 1st down.
Trips left. 1 receiver right. Shotgun formation. The running back is to the right of the quarterback, Reinhardt. Snap, he's going to roll to his right. Pass it out to the right side. It's complete to Fairbanks. Did he have 1st down yardage? They're going to give him forward progress for the 1st down, it appears.
Yeah, but he caught it past the marker, so forward progress would give him the 1st down.
And it is
1st down.
1st down Tellico with 1:08 remaining. Chargers need a big stop here on defense. Oh, they'll wait. Yeah, they're going to say 1st down. They put 4th and 1 up on the scoreboard. So they're going to give him 4 yards on that, and it's 1st and 10 at the 12. So Reinhardt, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Snap, under pressure. Pass out the right side behind the receiver. When he's under pressure, he throws it behind the receiver. They're going to try. They're hoping for a late hit, but they're not going to get it.
Yeah, I seen him go down, and I thought, uh-oh. As soon as I seen him go down, I thought that could be a late hit.
I guess they're on the 11-yard line, aren't they?
Yeah, we got lucky on that. He threw it behind the receiver, and it looked like that receiver was breaking open on the seam route, or maybe the skinny post, if you will.
2nd 10 from the Charger. Well, now they're saying it's on the 13-yard line. I'm getting over the whoever's operating the. I want to get on Tuggle up there. He keeps changing it up on me. Is that the 13?
Who is running the scoreboard?
Tuggle does. Brent Tuggle.
Is he upstairs?
I'm going to give him grief. Shotgun formation. Reinhardt. He's going to run quarterback power. He's going to be thrown for a loss. Was that Booski in the backfield?
That was Booski dragging him down from behind, along with a host of Chargers.
He's going to lose 2 yards.
There's Booski, Jace Derrick.
So 3rd and 12 at the Charger.
And watch that clock run, Todd.
14-yard line. 33 seconds to go in this football game. 1 timeout remaining for Tellico. 1 receiver right, 2 to the left. Now, actually, it's 3 left now. He rolls to his left, looking downfield, still looking, under pressure, and he's sacked! Sacked at the 20-yard line!
Hud Cox,
big Hud Cox, and Reinhardt slow to get up.
And Isaac Dean was in there as well.
Tellico calls timeout. 15 seconds left in the ball game. We're going to stay here. Chargers lead it. A loss of 6 on the play as Reinhardt was sacked, and that's going to make a 4th down and 18 from the 20.
I don't understand, why do you roll a right-hand quarterback to the left?
I wonder the same thing.
And it's the short side of the field, and then you have, with the trips over on this side, there's no room to operate. You can use the sideline as an extra defender. I don't understand that. If you're going to roll a bootleg or roll to the wide side especially.
If you'll notice now, Derek Davis on third down has run games, a bunch of games with his linebackers. He sent two guys into the rollout that time.
So what we got now? Fourth and
18 from the 20. 15.4 seconds to go. Tellico is out of timeouts. Chargers get a stop here, and they will win for only the second time in the last 20.
Second time in 3 years. This place will go crazy if the Chargers hold here. Look at the crowd, Todd. Everybody's on their feet.
Two receivers left. There's trips left, though. We have trips right. There's two. It's only two defensive backs to that side. Now we have timeout, and the Chargers have called timeout.
Derek Davis wanted to see the alignment.
So, Davis has called timeout.
If you're Derek Davis here, Todd, do you bring the house or do you play conservative, play soft?
He's not nearly as accurate in the face of a blitz. They didn't even get to him previously, and they blitzed him, and he threw it behind the receiver. I think I pressure him.
Every time. He called it every time we put pressure on him, he throws it behind the receiver.
Only bring two, says Wesley Dumble.
I'd bring the two inside linebackers. Yes. And you tell your secondary, who cares if they run a 10-yard curl? So what?
Tackle him.
They
just tackle him.
Yeah. Let him stay in front of you. You don't let him get past the 18-yard mark. Do not bite on the hitch and go.
So first down is at the 2. The line to gain the 2-yard line, the line of scrimmage to the 20. Fourth down and 18 for Tellico.
It's been a long time, Todd, since this stadium's had this much excitement.
The trips right. Nope, now they're going to bring Roberts into the backfield with the quarterback.
Where's Carter? Somebody find number 5.
Carter is in. Actually, they are going to go trips right.
Is he in the slot?
Slot right side is Carter.
Fairbanks is over here.
So, pass into the end zone behind the defense. It's knocked down. Did he catch it? Incomplete. Chargers win. Chargers are going to win this football game. It was a great pass.
It was a great pass.
But there was pretty good coverage by Ezariah Reed. Is that Reed or is that Webb?
That's Webb, I do believe.
That is Brandon Webb.
And they went to the money man, Carter. I can't tell if Webb had the ball or Carter. One of them had the ball as they come down.
I believe it was Webb. Webb's the one that got up with it, and the Chargers are going to take over on downs at the 20-yard line, and the Chargers are going to win this. Well, I'm not counting my chickens.
No, hold on a minute.
The Philadelphia Eagles, the New York Giants counted their chickens one time,
right?
And Prosarchik fumbled the football, and they blew the game. So I'm going to say Chargers lead it with 7.8 seconds to go. They're in good shape.
With all the self-inflicting mistakes I've seen the first two games, I'm not counting anything yet.
And Ledford needs to know you don't want to be loud when you're on offense.
Right.
So, and our fans could learn that too. Davis Austin under center takes the snap, downs the football. Chargers win the football game.
What a game.
Chargers win number 1 of the Derek Davis era has come at the hands of the Tellico Bears, and in the process, they will win the Bicentennial Bowl trophy.
A McMinn County sweep in the Bicentennial Bowl.
Yes, McMinn County has swept it. As down below, you have State Representative Little Man Cochran.
So we'll give our Cross Creek Rivals a little love. Good job by the Cherokees last night. Now the Chargers tonight representing McMinn County. What a great game, though, by both teams. If there's ever a team that needed something positive out of it, it's our Chargers. And, hey, what can you say about Tellico? Coming in here and throwing the ball all over the field, dressed out 33 kids, and hung with us the whole night. That team right there, Todd's going to make noise.
I think they will. I think they will. Did we have a score on the Greenback-Meigs County game? Greenback led at one point. That was a late score. There was an updated score since that one.
All right, the last one I got was 7-0 at the end of the first.
I had Greenback leading at one point. Did you not have that, Wesley? We're going to work on that. We'll take a break. Chargers win it, 14-13. I was going to stand by for the trophy presentation. We'll come back for that. And now Tigers lead at 27-20 with 10:35 to go in the football game after Swofford with a long touchdown run. So it's a 7-point lead with 10 minutes to go over in Meigs County in that Greenback game in the Junior College Bowl over in Meigs County. We'll take a break. You listen to Central High School football on 99.5 FM.